First of all guys, Happy New Year and welcome back to the first video of 2026. Like we said, these are the cars we're focusing on. We've got the Volvo Amazons and we've got the minivan, and you probably will see some stuff from the mini sidewalk at some point because that does need some mechanical work, so stay tuned for that. But that'll be back at home, probably you'll see that. So first of all, apologises for the tractors that are moving around, but we're going to get on with what we've got to do today, which is get the doorstep in there and hopefully make this look like a door aperture again, and then we can get on with the little repairs. So I'll bring you guys in and show you kind of where we got up to, because we got this bit in but not fully, because we wanted to have a bit of jiggery pokery wiggle room if we got it wrong. So bearing in mind I haven't done any of this has all been cut out by a previous owner, so I'm kind of working with the measurements from the other side and trying to mirror it so I'm somewhere close, and then we can play around with door gaps when we get to that. So let's have a quick look. So you will have seen in the last episode we got this panel in from M Machine, really nice panel, fits lovely, and we got one of the door post repairs done. We've still got this side to repair, but we might be able to incorporate out of a scuttle repair. We've got up there, we've got up there, got a few bits that need sorting, like there's no gutter at all there. But this is what we needed to do as a bit of a datum point to work from, and then we can put the doorstep in that has never ever been here using that panel there. So obviously we've got a bit of it here now, so I can cut that. I can cut the new panel to meet that. And I don't want to trim any more of the van back here because I don't want to get involved with this bend, because when it comes to like prep and paint, the less bends and stuff you got to work with filler is the best kind of protocol to do with that. So we can get the step in here, then we've got somewhere to build the floor up with. So that's where my head's gone, and that's what we're going to try and do. What I'll probably do is get the step in and then focus on these repairs, so I know I can probably try and fit a door in here, and then before putting the floor in and tightening everything up, I've got movement then between these panels. That's what I hope. Let's try and do that. So it's a bit of a rough cut, and these panels kind of meet. They're going to need a bit of fettling. The profile's not very good on the doorstep side, but we can work with that. There's nothing a hammer can't fix there. But this side, obviously I've cut it way too big than I need, so now I can trim that back to suit, but it's better to leave too much on and trim it back. But yeah, at least the doorstep is a bit more manageable now. So we'll work on getting that looking somewhere right, and then we'll cut that back. I'll bring you guys back in when we're ready to weld. So it might not look like it, but this is all trimmed up and it's all cleaned up, and it does kind of fit really well. I'm really not holding it in the best of areas there. But yeah, so it all does fit, and we can work with the profile. We're going to get this clamped in now and try and get a doorstep, and then it's like all of that is a thing again. So let's see how far we get, and then we'll go from there. But yeah, it's already looking like a better car, and then we try the door on. That might be exciting. And there we have it. So you probably saw I got in and got all these welded in. I'm quite confident that is exactly where that needs to be. It obviously isn't welded to this panel yet because we've got stuff in our way. Obviously this front end needs to come off, but I'm not ready to take it off yet. I want it there as a bit of a dating point. So that's all fully welded. We've obviously got this pillar here to repair, up there, up there, up there, and so on and so forth. So we've got quite a bit still to do, but with the wind blowing in, you know, annoying fashion as it is, we managed to get this fully welded in now. So this panel has gone in quite nice. I have test fitted the door just in a hole, and the hinges line up with here. That is as rough as I can get with it for now until we get full into body prep. But it's measured from that side, pretty happy with it. And I just wanted to get this panel in really, which you'll see why I've kind of wanted to get this one in soon. But yeah, this panel needs to be in. I'm going to linish all this back, clean it all back, get all this in primer, and then hopefully we can move on to another repair in this video, and we'll see. That up there is a rare piece of sun, but up there is a very common black cloud. The race is on. So right, I'm going to crack on, try and do this. What I might do is try and cut out this here maybe, or we might just get involved with another repair further down the car, just something I feel like I can quickly get done. I don't want to get involved cutting the floor out just yet. But yeah, we'll work it out. But a repair's a repair, it has to be done, doesn't it? So, while I've got you guys as well, while I'm grinding that down, there's a discount code on the screen now for Minimine, our lovely sponsors, long-term sponsors. So go check them out in the link in the description below for 10% off when you spend £15 or more on their eBay store. The discount code's on the screen now. That gets you your money off all your little bits and pieces you need for your car. So many people message me and say that they enjoy the discount code, they save a nice bit of money, and Minimine is so lovely to deal with. They're a fantastic company, and I really, really want to give back to you guys. So go check them out, get some bits for your car. When you go to shows, go say hi to them. But yeah, while I'm grinding away, you go and buy yourself some bits. Go treat yourselves. Right, so how do I think that went? Not too bad really. These doorsteps are never the greatest things to fit, so anyone that's done a few minis will know that. You know, it is based on what they can find. Tooling's a bit worn out, the profiles aren't quite right, but it's better than you can make by hand. It's in, it's there. It needs a light skin filler there and a light skin filler there. It's an old mini, you know, it's one of them. It's 10 times better than what I had because I didn't have one. Like I say, I've double checked the door. Obviously I'm not going to turn around and say it's got the best shut lines in the world because I haven't bolted it on, but it fits in the gap and it matches the other side measurement wise, so I can't really do any more than that, like previously mentioned. What I've done is I've scotched all this up, DA'd it all down with 80s, and linished the welds back as far as I really need to go for now. So I want to get some like cement primer on it or something, because I mean it is still bare metal, even though it's in there, you know, it's still going to be open to the elements to a point. So I do want to just get some paint on it, and then we can move on, and hopefully I'll see how much more time I've got today, and we might try and get on with another repair or cut out another piece and get something else ready for the next bit. But yeah, I am quite happy with the progress because I've never seen a doorstep in this van in 8 years, so, and we've got an A panel in, which is lovely. I mean, there is the other part of it to do at the back, but we'll get to that when we get to that. So overphase ourselves. Right, let's get the paint. Right, let's see how much painting we get done with, you can't tell, I hope you can't, it's a wind noise, but quite a breeze. Hopefully some of the paint goes on the panel. Some of it's going on. Oh, I hate working outside. That's better. I get a nice covering. I'll do the underside as well, and then I know it's all sorted. It's always at this point as well, as if you see if you've got a very good panel gap, like a join with the two panels, and yeah, like I say, it does need a little bit of filler, but to be honest, that whole top edge is good. It's just where the profiles are, you know, it is hard, the pressing's just on, you know, they're getting old, but I can't fault end machine for the panels really, they are pretty good. Oh, it's nice to put some paint back on. And obviously we'll come back to all this, so it's purely a sustainable way of just keeping any flash rusting at bay, basically. Because it'd be stupid, especially this panel. You know, this A panel here, this setup, is not a cheap panel to buy. So I really don't want to see it go flash rusted. Right, that's a half decent coat on it. Well, I'm absolutely buzzing with that. Like I say, there's still work to do. Not everything's fully lineaged back, like you can see, kind of see a weld there, but I've got to do all of this side, all of that. So all of that's going to get heated up and it's all going to be manipulated again. So didn't see the point in wasting material, but in theory, all this can stay as it is now. I'm happy with all that. And yeah, as you can see, I mean, you can just tell because the paint's very shiny, but I'm trying to get you some angles there. That's not too shabby when you think we had nothing. I am really, really impressed with that. If I don't say so myself, I'm pretty impressed with that. Right, let's have a little gander, see if we can get something else done in this video. I don't know how long this video is, but I'd like to get you out a good video. I haven't got you out a proper video since Christmas, but you'll understand why in the next video that's coming out. It's been a long time coming, but you'll understand why, and I hope you thank me. But yeah, we've got other bits we can have a look at, so I might have a go. Let me have a flip round on the van and see if we can do something. Nope, no sooner as I started to look for another job, the heavens have started to open, and obviously I've got wet paint. Ah, so annoying. Right, come on in guys. So, we have done a pretty good job, that's already started to flash off. But yeah, it's got some paint in it. This panel is now done. Let me just try and tilt the car over a little bit so you can see it a little bit easier. There we go. Yeah, so pretty chuffed with that. You know, like I say, it is pretty much there now. We can now start to look to cut the floor out, which is a big section. You need to get the rest of the seatbelt out. Bolt's stuck. And we're coming up to this flute here, aren't we? So we're cutting there basically. So that hole that someone else has cut out, all this rotten inner sill, the bit there that someone else has cut out, all that's going to go, and we're going to weld all along this straight edge here, and that new panel is going to go in. So we can crack on with that. That's the next stage really. And then make sure I'm happy with everything else on this side. I probably want to get that side done to the same point. So the door aperture, A panel, floor, etc, etc, etc. And then we'll work on things like this. This is a bit of a side quest, like a random hole that's here. Then we've got the same little panel to do down here, and then we got onto the back end. So I've actually been donated by Graham. Don't know if you watch these videos, but Graham, he's donated me this. It's a brand new panel. Someone's painted it gold hammerite, and they've just been screwed together. But it's a full back valance for the van. So massive thank you to you, Graham, for that, because yeah, massive thank you for that, because it's obviously we're going to just get rid of all that hammerite off there, take these panels apart, and yeah, we need it. Like, this one's completely rotten. There's not a lot left of it. The other side's even worse. We do need a doorstep, we need other things, but we need many things. So you guys have seen me use this rotisserie jig quite a lot in this video, flipping it around, having a look and stuff. So remember to go and check out the link in the description below, rolloverjigs.com. They massively helped me out when they hooked us up with this. Honestly, I couldn't do this project without it. It's really, really good. I'm not just saying it, and I don't take on sponsors and things if I don't really think they're worth talking to you about. That's worth talking to you about. It's not just for minis, they do it for all classic cars. Ring them, they'll make you one. Really, really good bit kit, really, really nice. And I do believe Jackman's just bought one for Frank, the green 245, but it is red now. That confused me a bit. So you'll see that up on a rotisserie very, very soon when he's cracking on with that. So they are really, really good bits of kit to have, guys. Right, I'm gonna edit this video, get on home. Well chuffed that I managed to get that finished finally. I started that between the Christmas break and New Year, and it's now beginning of Feb. That shows how much I'm not doing it. I'm not doing anything, guys. There's stuff going on in the background, but that shows you like how long I've not been here. So, well, I have been here, but not been here, not been able to work because of the weather. So yeah, I'm gonna shut up now. I'm gonna go edit this video. Thank you for everyone that watches these videos and tunes in every single week when I put one out. We're gonna get up to one, hopefully 2 videos back a week. Just bear with me. The next video is gonna reveal all. But yeah, 76% of you aren't subscribed, so please subscribe to the channel and give this video a thumbs up, because it massively helps us. It gets us noticed in YouTube algorithms, gets us noticed by people that want to work with us. We can build this channel. 20k this year, that's where we need to be. And we're just over 16 now, so we're getting there, aren't we? So, thank you very much, guys. I hope you're enjoying the van. I love working on this. This is a shop van. It's going to be written Simpsons Classics. It is the coolest thing in the world, and we're going to get it done. So, catch you soon.